Hi guys, it's Hannah here. I'm a 29-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer in Southern California, and this is HF Budgets. Welcome to our technically second week of April cash stuffing. Hope you guys are having a great week so far, and yeah, excited to dive back in. Okay, so we have $410 that we're working with this week. Like always, I'm gonna start with my wallet. So my wallet is the same week to week. It'll get a total of $175, but the breakdown goes $60 for groceries, $40 for gas, $40 for eating out, and $35 for personal spending. So that'll add up to be the $175 that always goes into my wallet. Next up, I do want to jump into my yellow binder, which is my savings challenge binder. There are a few in here that have set amounts that we either scratched last time or are the same week to week. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go to our first challenge, which is this Saving with Friends challenge book by Budget with Amanda. I am using this to save for a Disney trip in the future. I don't know when. Honestly, still quite unsure even where, if it's going to be Disney World or a Disney cruise, but we are currently saving up for it. And right now we are working on our first challenge and first page in this book, which is going to be the Save 100, 101 Dalmatian themed. And last week during our cash stuffing, we scratched an 8 and a 6. So we are going to be stuffing $14 into this envelope this week. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up our challenges and what we're putting into this yellow binder to help keep us on track. So if you're interested, I think she has been doing these by like release on her Etsy, so she makes them and then we'll list them. So keep your eye out if you are interested in this. It is so freaking cute. It has 12 different sections and they are all amazing and such high quality in regards to their creativeness. So really enjoying that so far. Next up, we can go ahead and jump into our road savings challenge. This is our road to 500. Each space is $10, and as we continue on the road, it'll show us what we saved. So we will go ahead and do another $10 space on our road to 500. That is from a Cash Dash book. So it's an activity book that I got over on Amazon. Desiree from Happy to Plan is the creator that I first saw the book with. She's not the creator, it's one of her friends, but it has been a fun challenge book to do. This is my second challenge in this book. It's the same one that I was working on for my 50 envelope challenge. So very exciting. We will come back to pizza because that we can kind of change the amounts in that. We're going to jump into our Friends Saving Challenge. This is from Nessabudgets over on Instagram. She is back and has been creating challenges recently, so it's really nice to see the new stuff that she's coming out with. Last week we scratched a 23, so we will go ahead and stuff $23 into Friends this week. A little update. So initially this was going to be going towards my car, like an extra car payment. I did have the opportunity to, I'm in Southern California and in the LA area, so I had the opportunity to sign up for the 2028 Olympic pre-sale. And so I did that and I was selected for like the local pre-sale, which is super exciting and incredible, but that was an unexpected expense that came up that I knew I was gonna make work. So I do have to pull money from a few different areas that I was hoping to put into other savings, but I, instead of like going back into debt for something that is 2 years away from now, like I'm going to do what I can to pay that off. So this challenge is no longer going to be going towards my car payment. It will be going towards paying off the tickets that I got for the Olympics. And the way that I did it is like, so everyone that was selected and is selected for like the pre-sale, because they're doing it in waves, is allotted 12 tickets. And so you can go to either 12 different events by yourself, or you can do 6 different events with 2 people. You have 12 tickets total. And so the tickets that I ended up getting, there was only one that I really like splurged on and did like one of the higher tiers because they're by ticket group. So the total that I ended up spending was not an insane amount, and like an amount like some people would, like some people go all out for the Olympics. I'm just happy to be in the room. So yeah, I have to scrounge up around a little under $600 for the 12 tickets that I got, and those are just the tickets that I am paying for myself. I do have friends that are attending with me, and they will be paying their part, but for the tickets and events that I want to go to, I kept it under $600, which I feel like is a really good, really good considering it's the Olympics, and like the events that I got were popular, like I would say like semi-popular events. So maybe not the like most popular, which I am fine with because they're events that I want to see. But yeah, so this challenge will be going towards that. My SpongeBob challenge will end up going towards that. So we will be finishing that one this week, so that's exciting. And then a few other areas like my Hannah envelope, I believe, is another good one that'll help me bulk up and actually might put me around exactly what I need with those 3 envelopes. So that is super exciting. But yeah, an unexpected expense that is a fun expense, but is definitely not needed, but would rather get it get tickets now when I have the opportunity for pre-sale than like deciding later on like, oh, I want to go, and then trying to find resale tickets. Yeah, I didn't need to take that out. It's fine. Sorry for the long explanation. I'm not sure if you guys are into the Olympics. I am. I wouldn't say like I'm a diehard fan, but I really enjoy watching them when they, like, we do have years that do have Olympics, so I'm excited, even though it is literally 2 years from now. Okay, moving on, we can go into Buttercup budgets. This is the first of our 2 annual challenge. We're working on April. This week we're gonna do 7 like we have been, because each egg is I allocated as $1, and then the rest is going to be $6. So we're going to go ahead and stuff $7 into Buttercup budgets. This one and the one that I got from Budget with Amanda, I did find over on Kofi. They were free downloads. So if you're interested, definitely go check them out. I have their channels tagged below. This is a Budget with Amanda's annual challenge, year challenge. So I think it's really cute. I love the bunnies and the bunnies and the carrots. I don't know why I wanted to call carrots Easter. But we're also going to stuff 7 to knock out the 5 and the 2 for this one. And I don't think I added either of those to the calculator, so I will do that. 7 and 7. Okay, moving on. F1 did not have a race this weekend, so we are not stuffing anything for Max's points. The next race isn't until the first weekend of May, so we'll be on a break from this one for a while. And then the last one before we jump into kind of like figuring out what we want to put into some more variable challenges, we are going to jump into this Save Your Way in 2026. This is from Shade's Budget over on Kofi. My goal is to finish this by May 1st, which I think we'll do a little before then, because we're going to knock out this next rectangle, which is going to be, I think it's 24. 6, 12, 18, 20, 24. Yeah, $24 into this one, which means we'll only have 1 rectangle left, and we'll be able to finish this next week, which is awesome. This is going to be going towards my Europe trip that's in May, so this is going to be used for some extra spending money, and very excited to be able to complete this one. Okay, so we're at 85. Oh, Mondays, I do have a Monday video. I do budget it from this kind of section of my, or like what I allocate to like cash stuffing. So Mondays, we bumped up to 35. Initially it was 30, but we did bump it up to 35 because we kind of changed up the layout of our Monday video, which I've only done once, but I've been enjoying. So we'll see how we feel in April, and then if not, we can go back to doing a box challenge. But I've kind of added and incorporated tinies into my mini Monday video, and yeah, have been enjoying it. All right, so now we can jump into, let's go into our color and save. This is a Kofi find from Budget with Carly. Kind of unknown about where I'm gonna put this, but we are working on it, and I think we're gonna knock out the next 2. We'll do $6 and do 2 more $3 spaces. I think that will be good and kind of keep us going on this challenge. All right, so that leaves our pizza savings challenge. This is from MikaelaCreationsCo over on Etsy, and we're already at 126. I do want to make this around either 5 or 0. I don't see a 4. I don't want to do like 24. So let's go ahead. We'll do this 9 right here, because that'll put us at, oops, oh no. The 9 on this calculator sticks, and it's really annoying. 14. Oh. Okay, yeah, so we'll do the 9 and put us at 135 for this section. For the week, and then that'll complete all of our savings challenges. Our SpongeBob savings challenge is pulled out of our wallet, so we don't have to worry about budgeting it here. Okay, so we have the 410, we have 175 from our wallet, and then we have the 135 from our savings challenge. Is it doesn't seem right. 410 minus 175 minus 135 equals. Okay, so we have $100 to work with for the rest of our savings challenges, or not savings challenges, the rest of our envelopes. So we will go ahead and dive into our brown binder first. This has more of like the needs versus the wants. So yeah, let's get started. Personal health, a lot of these, as you may know, if you have been here, are gonna get $5 just so we're able to stuff everything. Skincare is gonna get $5. Emergency, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, emergency, we are gonna stuff $5 in as well. We are working on the savings challenge by Nessabudgets that I got over on Etsy. So we're on our final stretch. We have a handful more 5s and then a few more 10s left. So we're gonna go ahead and knock off our next 5 for the savings challenge. That'll save us 500, and then we will have, oops, I did the 5, I already wrote it down. We'll have an extra $500 saved in our emergency, which is awesome. And then we can either start another challenge or just continue saving. We shall see. Christmas is gonna get its usual 5. This will always get 5 no matter what, even if I do have a little more to work with, because I also have some savings challenges, at least some, I'll always have a mini going to it, and then it does have the opportunity to be randomized for our tinies. Car maintenance is also gonna get 5. And yeah, that'll conclude this this binder. So we'll go into our green binder, which houses the rest of our sinking funds. This is more of like the fun / wants. Yeah, Costco is gonna get 5. H Mart is gonna get 5. Friends is gonna get 5. Personal spending is gonna get 5. And then travel is gonna get 5. All right, so I'm gonna pull what I do have in here. I have 190, so I'm gonna bump this up to 200. So I'm gonna put 10 into Hannah, because then I'll pull this, and this will go towards what I paid for those Olympic tickets, and that'll be a good chunk that I'm able to use for that. Which is kind of a bummer because I am saving up for some concert tickets, so I'm gonna have to restart saving up for that. But that is okay. It is better than being in debt. So, yes. Clothing this week is going to get, it's not gonna get 10, it's gonna get 5. Oh no, I think it was at 35. Minus the 5 for clothing. I'll double check at the end. Yeah. Clothing got 5. Gifts is gonna get 5. $30, $40, and Thriving is gonna get 5. Budgeting items / shop small is gonna get 5. I'm at 30. I might cap this at 50. I'll see how I feel. I don't really have anything in mind, but well, yeah, we'll see. Disney is gonna get 5, and then tech is going, what is tech at? Tech is at 85. I have $10 left. So I think I'm gonna skip over tech, and I think I want to put some extra into clothing because I have been buying clothing for my Europe trip, and so it'd be nice to bump this up. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do nothing in tech, and then I'm gonna bump clothing up to 15, because then that'll put us close to 40. Yeah. Okay, I feel good with that. Okay, let me just double check to make sure that when we zero out to actually 0. What do we have? 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so we had the 410 to work with, we had the 175 from our wallets, 30 for our brown binder, 25 for the first section of our yellow. I just realized I wrote yellow twice. This is green. 45 for our second green section, and then the 135 for our yellow binder. Perfect. Well, thank you for joining me for another budget with me, budget planning. Yeah, super excited to cash stuff this week, and still can't believe we're in April, but we were tracking along for the year. So feeling good that we were consistent in the first quarter of the year and continuing that in the second. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and a comment if you have any thoughts on the Olympics. If you enjoy watching the Olympics, what sports you enjoy watching in the Olympics, whether you're winter or summer, let me know. I'm excited to hear about that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you next time.